Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. We're so proud of you, and you know we'll do great things in the future.
We are so proud of you, and we know that this is just the beginning.
From the Northwoods of Wisconsin at UW-Trout Lake Station, we send our congratulations to all the graduates of 2020.
You've accomplished so much, you've learned so much, and most importantly, you learned how to think critically about the world around us, and now more than ever, that's really important.
The world's going to be a challenging place in the next few years, but we know that you're going to make it a much better place than it otherwise would have been. The class of 2020 will always have a very special place in all of our hearts.
Congratulations on all your success. We wish you well in all your future endeavors.
我们将会一直在这里，一直陪着你。希望在不久的将来能欢迎你回家。
This campus will always be your campus. We look forward to seeing you again.
Felicidades, graduados de primera generación.
Go get 'em, class of 2020, and on Wisconsin.
As they say in Yiddish, so sein mit Mazel, Hatzlacha und Glück. Here's wishing you luck, success, and lots of happiness.
Congratulations on all your success. 졸업을 축하드립니다.
As we like to say in the UW Marching Band, we never say goodbye, but simply, we'll see you real soon. And on Wisconsin.
Welcome graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends. My name is Stephanie Blazek, and I'm honored to serve as the College of Letters and Sciences Graduate Student Representative for the University of Wisconsin-Madison's 2020 Spring Commencement. This June, I will receive my PhD from the Department of Chemistry. As COVID-19 forced the closure of UW-Madison facilities this spring, most of us had to leave the campus and the city that we have grown to love. As a result, this is undoubtedly not the commencement we expected because we are not together in Madison, a place many of us consider home. But in these unprecedented times, although we can't change our circumstances, we can change our perspective. My perspective started changing in 2008. As an undergraduate, my first home was the Celery Residence Hall. Like many other first-generation students, I had big dreams despite living in a small dorm. Halfway through the year, I had a somber realization. I could not afford to continue at UW as an out-of-state student, so I prepared to withdraw from UW, establish residency, and re-enroll the following year. This was only meant to be temporary, but what happened next was much more permanent. I was 18 and pregnant. My undergraduate career had come to a screeching halt, and a degree from UW seemed out of reach. But I changed my perspective. I wanted my life to be a story, not a statistic, even if it meant taking the scenic route back to UW-Madison. From that moment forward, I knew pursuing any further education would be difficult, but I chose to continue my undergraduate studies anyway. To say being a single working mother was challenging would be an understatement. Like many of you, I faced heartbreaks, hardships, self-doubt, and mental health issues. But also like you, I didn't let these rather large speed bumps slow me down. After 7 years, I finally graduated with my bachelor's degree from Rockford University, but my sights were set on returning to UW-Madison, my first college home. When I came back to UW for graduate school in 2016, with my jump-around-loving daughter in tow, my perspective changed again. I thought I knew what I wanted to study, but as life has it, my path and my story turned out to be completely different, something many of you can relate to. Given that my path had taken a scenic route, I felt lost without a map to guide me, but I discovered comfort within my department. I realized that it's not the lakes, the city, or the buildings that make UW-Madison feel like home. It's the people in those buildings that are, and will always be, home for me. These wonderful people have been with me, with all of us, since we first stepped foot onto this campus. The people who gave us their time, their warmth, and their knowledge to support our pursuit of higher education. The people who told us that good things happen when we hustle. The people who comforted us and told us to just keep swimming. The people who have been with us since day one, and the people who just joined our journey. The people who changed our lives from the moment we stepped foot into their office. The people who challenged us, changed us, and loved us. These are the people that have given me, and I know many of you, a new perspective. I believe this new perspective means that we will never completely be at home again, because a piece of our heart will always be elsewhere. That's the price we pay for knowing and loving people in more than one place. But if we accept this perspective, It's also true that a piece of our home at UW-Madison and its people will always be with us. Although our circumstances have changed enormously in the past few months, I hope that your love and appreciation for UW-Madison and its people will never waver. Congratulations, graduates. I wish you health and much happiness in all the years to come. On Wisconsin.
Hello, my name is Lauren Sorensen, and I am graduating from the College of Letters and Science with a Bachelor of Arts with honors in Political Science, French, and African Studies. COVID-19 will undeniably leave a mark on all of our college experiences. As seniors, our losses are great, as we completed our degrees under new levels of global uncertainty and without the classic celebrations we so richly deserve. But ultimately, COVID-19 is not what defines our time at UW-Madison. It is only a chapter among countless others. The university has given me so much more to be grateful for. I took classes that pushed me, not only as a student, but as a human being. My first year here, I enrolled in a course on critical race theory and white privilege that forced me to look at myself and the world around me through new lenses. I learned firsthand the necessity of courses like this and being fearless in calling out injustice in the world. I will carry these lessons with me long after my time as a student ends. I explored new cultures that have grown to feel like home. I spent my junior year studying abroad in Senegal, where I spoke new languages, made deep friendships, experienced new religions, and pushed my own limits every day. It is hard to verbalize all of the gifts that my time in Senegal gave me, but I would like to say, Jerry Jeff, thank you, and Namanala, I miss you, to every person I was lucky enough to meet there. I made connections that will stand the test of time. I am indebted to countless professors, mentors, and advisors that helped to nourish my intellectual curiosity and to forge my academic path. I am thankful for all of the Badgers I have met over the past 4 years, whose perspectives, rich knowledge, struggles, and triumphs give weight to what it truly means to be a student and a graduate of this university. Finally, I would be remiss to not thank all of my friends, because when all of this is gone, when our time as students is over, and when the world returns to a new normal, I know they will still be there. We must also thank ourselves. We have all surpassed unique hurdles to make it here today, to experience this unprecedented UW-Madison graduation. We pushed through classes that challenged us in seemingly insurmountable ways. We relied on ourselves as we moved through new and foreign circumstances. Some battled adversities unimaginable to others. There is so much more to our college experience than COVID-19. Today, we are here to celebrate all of our successes that have led to this moment, graduation. No matter where you may find yourself, know that you are not alone. We are all Badgers. We all did it. Graduating from UW-Madison is certainly something to celebrate. And in that celebration, we are together. And now, it is my great pleasure to introduce you to Interim Dean Eric M. Wilcots. Eric Wilcots has served as the Interim Dean of the College of Letters and Science since summer 2019. He is also the Mary C. Jacoby Professor in the Department of Astronomy, a department he joined in 1995. His research is literally out of this world. Interim Dean Wilcots' research focuses on the evolution and environment of galaxies and the groups in which they reside through the lens of radio wavelengths. Prior to moving to Madison, he was a Carl Jansky postdoctoral fellow at the National Radio Astronomy Observatory in Socorro, New Mexico. He continues that line of research through the UW's involvement in the Southern African Large Telescope Project, the largest single-aperture optical telescope in the Southern Hemisphere. Eric Wilcots received his undergraduate degree in astrophysical sciences from Princeton University and his PhD in astronomy from the University of Washington. He is dedicated to outreach and the Wisconsin idea. Eric Wilcots, everybody.
Thank you, Lauren, for that kind introduction. Good morning to all of our LNS graduates, friends, and loved ones. As the Interim Dean of the College of Letters and Science, it is my great pleasure to congratulate all of you on your graduation. Of course, none of us thought at the beginning of the year that we would have a virtual commencement. We are all saddened, I know, that you have been unable to do those last best things: gather at the terrace with friends, snap a picture with Abe, jump around together at Camp Randall, and much more. Commencement is also traditionally a moment when our extended families, parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles gather to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. I certainly miss seeing and hearing the pride and happiness that are part of those family celebrations. Wherever you are, I hope you are able to share this moment in person or remotely with your families. And I want to recognize that our need to have a virtual commencement celebration may be especially poignant for those of you who are the first in your family to graduate from college. I also want to take this moment to thank the many faculty and staff in the College of Letters and Science who guided and mentored you on this journey. Their dedication has been remarkable. That we cannot gather in person does not take away from your tremendous accomplishment. You are graduating from the largest college on the UW-Madison campus, along with more than 2,600 other LNS candidates receiving undergraduate as well as master and doctorate degrees. You represent more than 100 undergraduate majors and certificate programs and 75 graduate school disciplines. To the class of 2020, congratulations. This is a day to honor your success. We welcome you to the family of more than 400,000 UW-Madison alumni, half of which hail from the College of Letters and Science. Graduates, this is a day to look back on your achievements and the challenges you overcame along the way. It is also traditionally a time to look forward to the future. Looking forward is more challenging this year. We are all wondering when we will get back to normal and even what normal will look like. That uncertainty is perhaps the most challenging of all. But I urge you to look forward with the confidence that the degree that you have earned, regardless of your major, has prepared you to successfully grapple with that uncertainty. As an LNS graduate, you have the intellectual curiosity to pursue knowledge and research that can help solve the world's most pressing problems, as well as resiliency, the ability to learn and adapt, and a compassion for others that the world truly needs. These qualities are at the heart of a letters and science education at both the undergraduate and graduate levels. I encourage you to draw deeply on those lessons now. Please remember that LNS has developed resources to help you. I urge all graduates to connect virtually with an advisor through SuccessWorks, our full-service career center. Advising services are being extended to you throughout the coming year, and you will find an incredibly helpful trove of information about virtual internships, alumni mentoring, and much more. For those receiving graduate degrees, please also stay in touch with your department mentors because opportunities and conversations about navigating your job market are happening there too. I am optimistic about the future. When I think about you, our class of 2020, I know there are individuals who will take care of those in need, who will discover new breakthroughs in medicine, science, and technology, who will drive a new economy, who will tell our stories through music, film, and the written word. Go forth knowing that we, in the broadest sense of the word, need you. We need your passion, energy, and leadership. Even amidst the uncertainty, enjoy this moment. Have a special gratitude for those who have helped you along the way. Be proud of your accomplishment. I am enormously proud of all of you. On Wisconsin.
Graduates, we did it. Let's remember the good times. We are all Badgers together. On Wisconsin.
Congratulations, young scholars. I wish you didn't have to show off your resilience, creativity, and work ethic in the way you have had to this semester, but please know that your legacy will inspire us for years to come. Life often doesn't turn out the way we imagined it, but the knowledge and skills you have developed here and the friends and lasting relationships you have made will always serve you well. Go get 'em, class of 2020, and on Wisconsin.